Hello everybody, welcome to History 209, Social Movements in Modern World History. This is a global non-Western class, therefore we'll be focusing on Latin America, Africa, and Asia. I'd like to start it with a story. A 14-year-old boy from Raleigh decided on August 28, 1963 that he was going to go to the March on Washington for Jobs and Freedom without his parents' knowledge. So he packed up his backpack, put a little jar of Kool-Aid and a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and he walked a couple blocks down the road and proceeded to hitchhike to the March on Washington. When he got there, many other thousands of people had their own stories of how they had gotten there. Many of them had participated in movements in their own cities, many of them being led by college students and others. And so this was really, in a lot of ways, a culminating moment in the civil rights movement. Of course, we always hear so much about the excellent I Have a Dream speech, but that was not the only story, of course, of that day. It was the story of so many people that had made sacrifices previous to that day and that then had gone to the March on Washington. The point here is that social movements are rarely led by one man or one small group, that they are pushed forward by what you might consider the average person, that they are the ones who are really pushing movements forward. The civil rights movement was no exception in that way of viewing history. So what we want to do is in this class not just focus on the great men or women that produced change, but focus on the different forces, the different actors, the different historical and social forces that produced change. So this class, let's get to the books to start off real quick. Make sure this is really the first thing you need to do is make sure you have these books, especially this one right off the bat. This is Adam Hochschild, King Leopold's Ghost. So if you haven't got that by the time you watch this video, you need to do that right away. And the next one will be one that a lot of students will like for its brevity or shortness, is Nelson Mandela, a very short introduction. As you can see, very small, very thin book. And the third one is Son of the Revolution by Leong Hung and Judith Shapiro. And then you have Spectres of Revolution, and this is about the Cold War era Mexican guerrillas in Mexico, of course. Peasant guerrillas in the Cold War Mexican countryside. Whenever you're reading these books or any other reading in this course, you need to really read critically and be thinking about what the ramifications of what the authors are saying and what it might suggest about the world today. So we always want to be thinking about the sort of relevance of the things that we are studying. Okay, I'll close some things here by just talking a little bit about myself. Again, my name is Brian Suttle. My research is focused on the civil rights movement in Raleigh and Durham. Previously, I attended NC State. That's where I received my master's degree. My master's thesis at NC State was on the civil rights movement in Fayetteville, North Carolina. I was also a teacher for 11 years, middle school teacher. That's one of those things, if you can survive that, you can survive a lot of different things in life, teaching middle school. So I did that for 11 years, and I've taught at UNC Greensboro here for 4 years. And, I absolutely love it. I hope you'll enjoy my class. A couple more things. I am from Buffalo, New York originally. So yes, I'm a Bills fan. And that has caused me great grief throughout my lifetime, but I've stuck with them. I've also sort of adapted the Panthers as my, I guess you say, NFC team. But the main thing that you need to know about me is that I'm here to help. So you should never look at email or suggesting a meeting with me as a sort of burden. Okay, I'm very willing to meet with students, very willing to help them out, work through any issues they have in the course. So just keep that in mind, and I hope you're as excited as I am about this course. Bye for now.